What's going on, guys? So a lot of people are asking me how I've been liking the Ace Pro 2 from Insta360. And if you remember, I did like an unboxing video a while back, and I did a comparison with the GoPro Hero 13, the newest GoPro. And this killed GoPro, by the way, little spoiler alert. But that was my initial, 2-3 dives in. And my initial thoughts. And so what do I think now that it's like 20 or 30 or so dives in? That's what this video is going to be about. So yeah, I've been diving a whole bunch with this. In fact, right now, even unless I'm teaching, I'm carrying this on every dive. Even if I have my huge cinematic camera, this goes on a little hot shoe on top, and I'm still bringing this on every dive. In fact, we have two of them. We're filming with one, and we give them out to our dive masters, our instructors. Like, we keep running into big things, and it sucks not having a camera. Oh, I missed it. We saw whale sharks, manta rays the other day. So now we have these cameras on all dives. Anyways, yeah. Here, for example, we got one of the housings. We just put it in the housing. This clips on my BCD, so I don't have to worry about it. Maybe I'm guiding or my dive master's guiding. So we have that. And then we have multiple like tripods, and we have like a million mounts for this. This is my favorite one, and then we have an extension, so you could film all sorts of stuff. Anyways. Back to the real question. I'm loving it. I'm really, not just because it's an action cam and it's handy, I'm loving this Ace Pro 2. So what settings I'm using, I know in my other video it says it does 8K video and all that, and I thought I was only going to use that because, in the future I'll be glad that I saved those 8K videos, but honestly, I've been keeping it on 4K 60, just really cinematic. I can slow the footage down if I want. And it kind of goes, my main videos, I have my big cinematic macro camera. That only does 4K, so it kind of just matches up. So it really depends on what you want to do. I have mine on, and I've tried a lot of different settings. I have it on ultra, on wide mode, 4K 60. And I was doing linear, but I didn't love it. If I'm doing like real close-up shots, it's okay. But honestly, I can zoom in and out if I'm not using the housing here on the land. We also use it a bunch on land just because it's so easy just to whip it out. And I need to get the microphone that goes with this, but Insta360, they know I'm the underwater photographer. I'm gonna train with this underwater. So of course, just like I thought before, the benefits of this, the strong points I should say, are the low light capability and the stabilization. GoPro had good stabilization too, but the low light capability with this is really, really awesome. I don't have to do a lot of color grading, so I think most of you are not professional underwater cinematographers, videographers. All you're doing is like going on a dive and filming your stuff. You just want a running and gunning thing. You can film some cool stuff without a whole bunch of like hardcore editing. I think it's definitely going to be right for you. But for me, and this is not gonna be the same for everybody, but for me, this has came out super handy for two different things. One, well, let me back up real quick. I was about to mention how easy it is to use. When we set it up, when I was doing the comparison, both GoPro and Insta360, you had to connect the apps, the GoPro or the Insta360 apps, just to start the camera. And I think it's the same with the DJI Osmo. And at first I was like, man, that's annoying, but I guess it's the same level since you have to do it for all the cameras, action cams. But now I'm actually glad that I have that app. I was like, oh, there's no way we're gonna use this stupid app. I just want to go, just like you guys, film something, come back, use the footage. But now we're actually using the dang app every day. So I'll film some cool stuff, or it's on top of my camera, I'm filming macro, and then, oh, there's a whale shark, I can film wide angle with this. Anyways, after the dive, Judea, she'll just take this, grab it, not even take the memory card out, it just connects to her phone real quick, and she edits. She actually asked me to go like this and make it like, she calls it Facebook and Instagram size, vertical video. But even if I don't do it, it just goes straight to her phone. She does editing like real fast on her phone without even exporting or anything. And then it can go, once she's done editing, there's also the color editing suite called Aquavision. She could do it right there on her phone real quick, save it to her phone, and then upload it to Instagram, Facebook, all her other platforms. And I could still take this, put it on my computer, and do the cinematic editing for this channel. So it actually turned out way more handy than I thought. So that being said, all the handiness, all the high quality, low light, the stabilization and all that above and below water, it's been super handy. And the housing and all that has been, I just tested it, I think 2 days ago. We did some deco diving, which not a lot of people have done with the Ace Pro 2 because it's so new. We went down to 45 meters deep, and it was a 20-minute dive, just 20 minutes, just at 45 meters. It was a decompression dive, and there wasn't a leak, there wasn't fogging, there wasn't any issues. The screen didn't even get compressed like I had on my GoPro. Even the GoPro at 25 meters, the screen was compressing onto, or the housing was compressing onto the screen. It was scary, but even at 45 meters, it was perfectly good. I was even filming myself in the mirror, and it was awesome. There's absolutely no light, no colors down there, but it performed great, as good as could be expected. So my final thoughts are, I am even bigger fan of the Ace Pro 2 and Insta360. I don't want to give away too much, but we're actually sometime this month we're going to be reviewing the actual X4 360 camera. I love that thing too, but this one, I can honestly say I've tested it more than most human beings underwater. It has been down to the depths. It is getting abused in our pool even, dropping on the cement on the sides. We have so many students that, especially our side mount and technical students, the instructor likes to film them and check their trim, check their, their tank placement, things like that. Or just our brand new open water students, they want to see what they look like, or, point is, these are getting used and abused. And I mean, it is just rugged, handy, but still high quality. We're loving it. So I can honestly say, without any bias or guilt, I still highly recommend this as the #1 action cam for you guys when you ask me what kind of cameras we use. So there you go. Soon on the next episode, we have a regular thing. We saw some really rare, cool species lately. But then after that, I think we are actually gonna do some 360 videos with the X4. So check that out. See you soon.